shenanigans. Week 1 shenanigans. We didn't know how to hit the record button anymore. Listen, to our
We're too
listeners,
excited.
you
We're too fucking excited.
we're, we're too fucking excited. We had college football this weekend. 30% of our depression, 30% of suicidal thoughts are gone. The 70% that is still there will be gone tomorrow, even though we're going to watch the evil empire, Dark
Wait,
Vader
dude. What are you doing
himself.
tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? What's happening? What are
Oh,
you doing Thursday
oh,
night tomorrow?
oh, Thursday night? I got no plans,
Is there a
except for one
preseason game?
plans. Nope. This one counts,
Is this a
baby.
I'm sorry, you said what?
I think this one counts. I think this one's for the marbles. I think we get to see a banner getting hung up at Raymond James Stadium. We're going to see some asses get railed at Raymond James Stadium, aka the Cowboys. We'll get into our picks later. But Dark Vader himself, Tom Brady, is ready to show the world. He's going for his 8th ring. This is now football at its finest. People who have the Cowboys, people who have the Buccaneers are watching the reports for their fantasy teams. They don't know if Antonio Brown is going to throw a bag of dicks at fucking DeMarcus Lawrence. They don't know if CeeDee Lamb is going to hold these nuts against fucking Devin White. We don't know what the fuck is going to go on tomorrow. All I know is one thing only, Joe. It is week 1 of the regular season. I'm back. You're back. You can hear in my fucking voice that nothing in this world matters. If I got shot in the fucking arm tonight, I would tell the doc, get that bullet out of me. I got shit to do. I got lineups to set. I got 14 of those motherfuckers to sign up for, to get them ready. Fuck out of here. And that's right. I did say 14. Suck my brown dick. Go ahead, Joe.
Well, Newt, I love all that inspiring hype for week 1. I love that you're going ahead and taking pride in your clear fantasy addiction as you absolutely should,
Addictions
brother.
are only a thing if you realize they're a problem. I don't have a problem because it's not a problem. Continue.
Love your lack of self-awareness there. It's a beautiful thing. You're right. All our problems have been alleviated. You know, all those, I hung up my rope. I put away the poison. I went ahead and opened the door to my garage. I am feeling fantastic. Let me tell you right now, this game is real. This game counts. I have a $50 bet in already that the Buccaneers win by 20. Yes, we'll give our but I expanded that spread to 20. They are indeed coming on down. The Cowboys are going to regret visiting the own country that is Florida and getting absolutely dominated, absolutely raped and pillaged. We are back with a beautiful football season, Nude. How are you feeling? I feel like I just did an 8-ball of cocaine, my friend. Let's get the show started.
Let's be honest, dude. There's only 2 things in life that will make me forget about all the problems in my world. Number 1, eating wings. Number 2, football. And guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? Probably both those things at the same time. So let's get into it. Let's get into it because we have like a couple news stories, but everybody really wants to hear our week one fantasy picks for those. For you could say waiver wire pickups, you could say whatever, but they want to hear our gambling quarter. They want to hear about our bet. We're not going to hold you back. So let's start off with something hot because it was the U against the Alabama. We got to start with the U man himself, Clinton Portis, and a couple of NFL
Someone not
players.
feeling as good as us, Nude. Someone that did allow all those depressing thoughts to probably yield its face starting around this morning.
Exactly. So
not yield, but stop the yield and be all over his face this morning.
Exactly. A couple of NFL players got caught with fraud. I mean, it's the season to get these old NFL players who are quote unquote broke to get into some fraudulent charges. I think from what I read, it was like some medical, like insurance stuff that they.
It was a medical healthcare insurance fraud, essentially. They're facing up to 10 years. This would be Clinton Portis and Travion Claremont, who used to be a receiver for the Kansas Chiefs. Yes. Clinton Portis, obviously drafted by the Broncos, playing the majority of his career for the Washington football team. And be determined later date, but probably not.
I thought he was going to say it. I thought you were going to say it. I thought you were going to say it.
One slip, one time, never again, baby. But we're clean and smooth on this show, kid. But no, I mean, it's I used to do this bit with my buddy. You know, this buddy of mine went to high school with us as well. And the bit was always, I would always call him and bitch and pretend like Clinton Portis was staying on my couch. I would always say, hey, Clinton's on the couch again. I don't know why this bit came about, why we started doing this. It was just a dumb bit amongst friends, okay? Oh, CP's on the couch again. He took my Big Mac. Why is CP always just bumming on the couch? Was the majority of these jokes. All right. CP literally probably will now take a spot on my couch going forward. CP, I do want to let you know, Clinton Portis, I know you're a big listener of Face of the Franchise. You do have an opening standing to sleep on my couch. Now, listen, I do not agree with what you did at all. You never mess around with healthcare. You never take fraudulent things of healthcare, even though a lot would argue that's what the pharmaceutical companies are doing to our healthcare system currently. With all that being said, Clinton Portis, I know you're a better man than that. I know you got a strong heart in you. I know you were wronged by your previous financial manager. Allow this to be the next chapter of your life. Allow me to allow you to springboard you, the man that you're supposed to become. So, Clinton, standing offer. I don't know what that sentence will be. It could be 10 years you're staying on my couch. It could be, within the next week. But whenever that sentence reels out, January 6th, no, you got a place to stay.
Well, that's lovely, Joe. I think you did that because of the kindness of your heart, but at the same time, having Clinton Portis as a roommate probably helps with the weed addiction and helps with like paying things half and half for your weed, your beer, everything. I mean, he also has
I'm sure it simplifies it only further. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it helps with costs for certain things, but it also helps that he has like what six personalities that he used to do on the Washington football team when he was fucking the running back. And he did all that stupid shit with like
underrated shenanigans by an NFL player. Like everyone knows the Terrell Owens, everybody knows the Chad Johnson. Underrated shenanigans guy.
Because it was actually like he was actually doing it for fun. Terrell Owens, when he did his little bullshit, it was for like the cameras. He is what they call a diva, and same with Chad Johnson. But like I love all three players. I mean, I'm not going to say that, but too bad for Clinton Portis. Honestly, one of my favorite running backs to have in fantasy football because you guys, all you did was run. I mean, you guys had what 25 quarterbacks when he was the running back. So he was the only guy to have
carries a game. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
At least, and it just sucks. I mean, like it goes to show, even though you are a guy who does all the right things for such a long time, just one slip up doing this fraudulent bullshit. It was probably like like a fire fest with like fucking Ja Rule. I got bamboozled, but he really didn't. It was actually his idea. So, and all in all, Clinton Portis, take Joe's standing offer because I think the next guy won't give you a standing offer to play football ever again. But Jerry Jones and the Hard Knock crew is finished, Joe. They are finished. This is done. The 5-part bullshit documentary
Real quick though, before we go on, because who cares about the segment, is that yes, Portis again, whenever you need it, you do have that standing offer. You're not getting any other contracts, you're not getting any other dealings.
Zero.
So for $100 a week, you can stay on my couch and I can teach you how to get your life together.
Eastern Motors is not going to hire you anymore. So
Eastern Motors. We are Jojo Credit.
See, it's catchiest song of all time. But Hard Knocks.
No, 1-800 cars for kids. 1-800 cars for kids. Call 1-800 cars for kids today.
We're gonna have to cut that out. I don't even. What the fuck was that?
You don't know that one?
No.
Did you? I guess you never listen to local radio around here all the time. Trust me, the rest of the listeners know what I'm talking about. Look up 1-800 cars for kids.
No, I didn't listen to local radio. I just went to school. That's all I had. Went to school.
You're a Steelers fan. That's fair.
Oh my God. Anyways, Hard Knocks is over. Thank God. Fuck this segment. Let's move on. Congratulations to everybody who finished it. Because guess what? I now have a fucking like my brain is broken. My brain is broken. Pick a team that doesn't just don't pick the Dallas Cowboys anymore. I'm done. I'm not seeing the wrinkly ass Jerry Jones. I'm not seeing fat fuck Mike McCarthy. I'm done seeing broken Dak and Ezekiel Elliott touching each other at night doing the fucking elephant walk. I'm done with that shit. Pick a team that actually matters. You had the Cardinals. I wanted to see DeAndre Hopkins again. Burn somebody's fucking Achilles. Shut up, D'Angelo Hall. He burned you. Don't say you fucking fell. Shut the fuck up, you dumb fuck. And then
I can't believe he's still talking about that.
He talks about it like like it was yesterday. Shut up. It happened fucking how many years ago? And you retired from it? I slipped. Shut up, you idiot. Like, oh my God. Can you imagine? Could you imagine being that guy's fucking kid? Like you saying, oh, my dad's legit pussy. Because, DeAndre Hopkins fucking hurt my Achilles. I slipped, and everybody thinks DeAndre Hopkins didn't cross me up. Boy, he crossed you up. Shut up.
I love that we had that. This Hard Knocks was so boring that we once again had to bring up the D
We
Hall
went to a
moment.
better Hard Knocks. We went to the best Hard Knocks I've seen with the Texans.
That was an incredible Hard Knocks. It definitely was, despite what had
Better
been
than
going
Jets.
on behind closed doors at the time that we now know. But let me also say this. I mean, why'd we talk about this? Why'd we bring this up next segment? Mark Andrews got
Next
a new
segment,
contract. Mark Andrews got a new
this one
contract.
doesn't matter either. Mark Andrews got a nice contract. Good for him. It ties him up with fucking the Jesus. That was a big butt. That was a big butt.
Big old butt.
Mark Andrews
Damn, it's
tied
okay. He
himself
can live
up.
with big old butts if you're listening.
Mark Andrews tied himself up with the Ravens for 4 years. Great deal. He's probably the fourth tight end coming off your board behind the big three. People are saying he's probably going to get peppered with targets now that Rashard Bateman's hurt. J.K. Dobbins is hurt. So, I guess you could add this dude to the segment. Le'Veon Bell got signed by the Ravens. He's on the practice squad. Good for him.
In every league we're in, apparently had to pick him up right away. If you notice that,
I don't
within
understand.
Like the first 10 minutes, every single one of my leagues, including the one you're in, got
literally, and like I could not believe what I saw. But I think it's the Gus Bus. Congratulations to all of you who picked up Le'Veon. I can't wait for you to drop him 2 weeks later.
I think there's a much better pickup, as if you might have heard. Real quick, we'll get into this, and then we'll get into the full slate, and I'm allowed to say something I haven't been able to say for 10 months. But I think a much better pickup is Tony Jones Jr., who went ahead and got picked up, was already picked up, had a great camp. They cut Latavius Murray so he could be running back number 2. I think that is the much smarter pickup rather than a busted old Le'Veon Bell who should just go ahead and work.
My last pick, if I have Alvin Kamara, that is my last pick. I usually get him just to have him on the bench. Just like you said, if he gets hurt, he's going to get the run. There's nobody really behind him. It's a very good waiver wire stash. We'll get to that later. But Joe, it's your turn. It's still your time to sign. Come on, baby, hit us with it.
I haven't been able to say this in 10 months. 10 months later, everybody, welcome to the Gambling Corner Week 1. This week, of course, this month, this year, this season, if I can talk today, we will have the same bet we have every single year. For the avid face of the franchise listeners, you may have noticed that, yes, we did not dwell out the bet. Two-man job, a man with 2 jobs here, a man with another full-time job, and running a company. So we are quite busy all the time. We do commit to you that we are going to double or nothing our bet this year and ensure that it will be served out. One of us, either nothing is happening or I am getting double the balls to the nuts, double the Buffalo Wing Factory wings, and double, of course, the nasty gross shot, getting it all into my system if I do lose. If not, then yes, nude scapegoats. Either way, out of the bet this year. However, kind of shows his character who he is. We won't get into that.
Should have taken the bet. You shouldn't have bet against Tom Brady. You did it. Congratulations. I'm glad you learned your lesson.
Locked all year. And I had to pull Max Kellerman on myself.
Nobody feels sorry for you, by the way. Go ahead. You bet against Tom Brady. That's just it.
I don't feel sorry for no one should feel sorry for me. But the same rules that are going to be throughout week after week, same rules as last year is this. If we pick the spread, that counts as our pick. It does not mean, the team won and they didn't make the spread. That's still a win. No, it is not. That is a loss. If we pick straight up money line, that is a win. If we pick over-unders and it pushes, that is a no points. So everybody understands those are our circumstances. Again, spread, we pick the spread, we go with that. If they win, doesn't count. If we pick money line, it does count. Over-under, if it's a push, it does not count points for anybody. With that all being said, let's begin Week 1, Gambling Corner. The first matchup we have the Dallas Cowboys coming down to its own country in dirty Tampa Bay. Watch out, no one's vaccine down there, and everybody's fucking. And speaking of everybody's fucking, the Bucs are going to show you how they exactly fuck the Cowboys and how they do the fucking down there in Florida. Tom Brady, -8 on the spread. I'm going under. It's Week 1. I have all unders all week. -8. And the under at 51.5 here for me, Nude. What you got? What do you love? Boy, howdy did I miss that too. What you like?
Let's be honest. It's TB on banner night. You pick a bet against TB on banner night, you're a fucking fool. Give me Tom Brady and the boys to cover the spread, and I'm with you. I'm going under as well. Points will be at not a premium. because we'll see what happens.
1,000%. It's week one. It's simple
Yes.
math. It's like if you were smart in week one in college football, you hit the majority of those unders, and the majority of them did. With that
Yep.
being said, New, did you just do an actual 8-ball like I mentioned earlier?
Yes, I did.
Okay, fantastic. Moving right along. Then we have 1 o'clock coming to Buffalo. You want me to say this for last? You want me to wait?
You can do this now. Let's get it
Coming
over
to Buffalo, looking to prove everybody wrong. We still got it. That 11-0 was not a fluke. Big Ben can still throw a football. Sorry, I couldn't get through it with a straight face, buddy. The Steelers versus the Buffalo Bills. Bills are at home. -6.5. The Bills are over under 48.5. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick.
You're not going to pick them. Don't pick them.
Bills money line. I'm going to take the
Okay.
under here. Bills money line. Just going to, I'm not even going to take this Steelers +6. I'm going to be as safe as possible here. That's a little credit to you. It's a little credit to you and your squad. Bills money line on who you like, who you love.
I don't love anything. I have no love.
And all that depression comes ramping right back.
Give me bit. You know what? I want to be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong. Give me Bills -6. Give me that shit. Give me.
Wait, what?
Give
Wait,
me over.
what?
Give me the over. I want to be proved wrong. I want to be proved wrong. Don't let me. It's still the Buffalo Bills. There's nothing
Everybody
that has
at him
happened.
this week. Michael, the Pharaoh Shanuti, is officially admitting here, breaking news on face of the franchise. He has no faith in what seems to be his team.
To be proven wrong. You want to be a playoff team, you got to go to playoff atmosphere towns. You got to be playoff teams. Prove me wrong, Pittsburgh Steelers. This is not going to the Meadowlands to play the Giants. This is not going to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. This is the Buffalo fucking Bills in Orchard Park. You either be mad, beat them. That's it. Beat them. Prove me wrong. Continue.
So officially, we're saying here now, Dominic Michael, Patrick Taylor, both listeners of the show, true Steelers fans.
I am a huge Steelers. No.
True Steelers fans.
Shut your
And then
fucking
there's
mouth.
somebody that
Shut
has
your
no
fucking
faith
mouth.
and is
Shut your
officially
fucking mouth.
stripping his loyalty.
Mr. Washington football team over here wouldn't win the division. I picked them. Shut up. This is exactly what you're doing. You're playing the little fucking heel, all right? And I don't have time for it. Let's go. This is not a Cinderella fucking story. There is no glass slipper. Let's fucking get this done, all right?
This is really disappointing, I think, to all the true Pharaoh fans out there. I know you got a Pharaoh allegiance, and I think they're all pretty heartbroken at this point.
There's no allegiance. There's nothing. This is prove me wrong, you sacks of shit, and it helped me out once in my goddamn fucking life to not kill myself.
So, with that being said, Newt is not a Steelers fan any longer. We're moving right along.
Shut the fuck up. Just go next. Go to the next one.
The next game is, of course, going to go ahead, and I'm having a little trouble here with my site. Give me a moment. It's pulled back up. Is going to, of course, be the New York Jets going to see the Carolina Panthers. Zach Wilson, the future best quarterback in the league, is making his debut here, Nude. I think it's going to be a shellacking, however. It's going to be a rough first game for Zach Wilson. I do have the Panthers here at -5. The over-under is, of course, going to be, allow the internet to load here. It's going to be, why is this site fucking up? One moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go to one other site. Please do despair. But while I'm going to the other site, Nude, who you got, at least on the spread here?
Okay, I got the Panthers money line. I don't trust them to cover anything. I don't trust Sam Darnold. I don't trust Wilson. I'm just going to pick Panthers money line. I will pick the under. I think a lot of picks will be thrown this game. Obviously, a rookie quarterback. And then
you don't even know what it is. Okay, and the under, just so we can have it here,
if it's 45, then yeah.
The under, oh my goodness gracious, why is this game all the way at the fucking bottom?
Get an ESPN. Like, what is going on? What site are you on?
I'm on my bookie site, and they both are, like, spazzing out here. So both my bookie sites are spazzing out. I'm going to ESPN now. It is going to go ahead and be ESPN taking forever, too. Hey, you get the honest covering here. God damn it. Their site's shit.
I'll do it.
No, I got it. Just give me a second.
This guy, fucking A, man.
Give me a fucking second.
They-
They're not
This is
showing
karma
lines
from
here, dude.
this is a karma thing from the Steelers shit you said earlier.
It really fucking is, apparently so. The Steelers fans are not dying without a fight. Let's go ahead. Let's say
Goddamn.
45 and a half.
Hold on, I got it.
Okay.
Generate 44.5.
44 and a half. Okay.
What is?
I'm going to
you
go
want
ahead.
over
I'm
or
going under and Panthers at -5.5 here. What you got?
All right. I already said Panthers money line and then over or under. Sorry.
Okay, I got my other site to work. We're good going forward.
Price
All right.
on the cross.
it was doing some weird shit. All right,
go
right
ahead.
along. So, and Nude, once again, you had the Panthers and under as well.
Yes.
All right, moving right along. I'm cranking them out now. Jaguars versus the Houston Texans.
Under.
Coming down to Texas.
Under.
Big under game. Jags -3. Nude, who you like? Who you love?
Jags cover under.
Jags cover and under. Beautiful. Love it. Arizona Cardinals coming to see Tennessee Titans. Kyler Murray looking to prove that this is his true breakout season. Titans looking to say, tighten up, tighten strong. Derrick Henry coming fresh off that 2,000-yard rushing season. So they are favored at -3. By the way, what did your Titans guys say about my comments?
Oh, he hates you now. Oh, he
went from a fan to he's off board.
He hates you. He wants to actually see and talk to you about some things.
Oh, he legitimately wants to sit down.
He is pissed. See, you piss off the Steelers fans. You piss off the Titans fans. You piss off all these different fans. You're not gonna have a leg to stand on. You already pissed off the Washington fans. I hope you know that. I had to save your ass. So all I'm saying is,
hey, by the way, every show needs that guy. Every show needs that guy. I'm gonna move right along.
Yeah, all right, Max. Give me the Titans to cover. Give me the Titans.
Hey, next thing you know, I'm gonna have my own shows at 2 a.m. ESPN.
Give me the Titans to cover and give me the over. I think the defenses are not as good as people are going to give him. I know we love Buda Baker. I know we love Kevin Byard as the safeties of the NFL behind the Justin Simmons and the Mika Fitzpatrick's. But yeah, give me the over.
I do got the Cardinals here. Give me plus line just because of what I just heard about your Titans guy. Tell him to come at me with the sit down. And I got the under here. Moving right along to one of the best games of the week, Nude. That is, of course, going to go ahead and be the San Diego Chargers coming to see the Washington football team named to be determined later date, but probably not. It is a straight-up pick-em, and the over-under is 44.5. I'm going Washington football team named to be determined later date, but probably not, and I'm going the under.
I mean, I have too many futures on the Washington football team to make the playoffs, to win the division.
That's your true team. Steelers is not your true team. You're on the same
Steelers. Side. No, shut up. No, Steelers are my
team you don't have faith in.
This is the team I want to I love them so much that they let me down so hard. You know what I mean? They let me down so hard. Like Washington football team, cool, could be my second favorite team, which I have money line and the over the under. By the way, both defenses are very great. Besides the point, Washington football team is just the team where when they win, it's like, oh, that's pretty nice. Like that's cool. But like when the Steelers win, I'm so excited. When they lose, I'm ready to throw hands. I'm ready to throw hands at people.
I can definitely vouch for that 1,000%. I think I've gotten lucky a couple times that this man hasn't choked me out for sure. But with all that being said, I just think you show your true colors today, and then you're trying to justify and be defensive about it now, which shows even more so that you're not a true Steelers fan. But moving right along, we're going to go ahead and
You're
the Battle of the Birds and the Philadelphia Eagles are coming to see the Atlanta Falcons. Everybody's ready to see what the maybe too overhyped Kyle Pitts can do. Probably not, because I think he is a rare once in a talent sort of athlete coming along to this Atlanta Falcons team that I did get in our league that we're in together noon. I did get me a little Kyle Pitts action with my last team.
I saw.
Jeff, who sits in the corner silently, went ahead and already sent me about 4 trades for him. I declined them all. You know how
he wants tight ends. He wants tight ends. He sent one for Darren Waller in my other league. So.
Quick side. He sends these does he do the same thing in your league where he sends what I call these garbage packages where it's 3 in a garbage?
He came correct with mine, but I just couldn't do it.
And who do you have in that league? You have Waller, right?
Waller. I have either dog. In the 14 leagues, there's only one league that I don't have one of the top three. I'm sorry, it's just an advantage. You have to have one of the three. We talked about it a million times. And the other league that I don't have him in, I got Devontae Adams and fucking Austin Eckler. Like, of course I'm gonna take him over fucking Waller and Kittle. So
I didn't end up grabbing him in most of my leagues. I got Travis Kelce in one league and Kyle Pitts in the other, and the rest are all Rob Gronkowski. So we'll see.
grand.
I think that's going to play out better than most think. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to these picks because I do got my heart out here.
Under, and give me the Eagles money line.
Eagles money line. Okay, I like that a whole lot. I'm going to go ahead and we have our first of the year. Newt and Joe on the same page. I will take the Philadelphia Eagles in the under as well. Here, next game up, we have the Seahawks going to see the Indianapolis Colts. I think this is kind of an interesting game, Newt.
Game of the week.
I think it really is going to be the game of the week that nobody's talking about. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take. I have so here my book is showing. You might want to pull up yours offline. So I don't have any lines for this one particularly. It's the only game that's offline for me right now. But I will take the Seahawks straight up money line, and I will take the under in this game, whatever it is.
I will take the other side. I'll take the Colts. I think the defense is going to rattle Russell Wilson for the first game, and the over/under is 50. So give me the over.
Okay. With that being said, next up we go ahead and we've got the Minnesota Vikings, who I think are going to get exposed by the Cincinnati Bengals this week.
Wow.
I have Cincinnati Bengals money line. The line is the Vikings are favored at -3.5. The over/under is 47.5. I once again, as I told you, all week have the unders. All week I have an under here, and I have the Cincinnati Bengals shocking a bunch of people.
So I'm going to take the Vikings spread because I'm sorry, there's no way protecting Joe Burrow, and I'm going to take the under. It's fine. You believe it or not, that's fine. Enjoy yourself. Just okay.
How's that Vikings O line? Please do tell.
It's way better than the Bengals O line.
They're both bottom 10 for sure.
Yeah, bottom 10. But if I had to pick one, I'm picking the one that has Dalvin Cook behind it. So
a lot of options, a lot of great weaponry over there on the Bengals offense with a man that can definitely get the weapons loaded and ready to go. I feel pretty good about that. I actually think the Bengals are going to be kind of what the Browns turned out to be last year. I do think there's a heavy potential of that where nobody saw the Brown storm coming. With that being said, next up we got the San Francisco 49ers seeing the Detroit Lions in good old Motor City. At the Lions. The Lions are +7.5 here. The over/under is 45. I've got the 49ers -7.5. And once again, the under.
I'm going to say under, and I'm going to say 49ers. Yeah, I don't see the defense is still the same, and Jimmy Garoppolo does enough to win the game. So,
all right, then we've got a Newt and Joe on the same page. Number 2. For the 4 o'clock slots, Newt, the first 4 o'clock slot of the year will be what everyone is truly calling the game of the week. However, I still think it's that Seahawks and Colts game. We have, besides maybe the Bucs and Cowboys game, this is the other commonly called game of the week. It is the Cleveland Browns going to see the not repeating Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs here, of course, favored at -6. The over/under is 54.5.
This is the game of the week.
This is the game. I still think the Seahawks and Colts will be a better game. However, I have the only over of the week here at 54.5, and I have the Chiefs -6. Nude. There's a little pause. There's a little tightness in your breath there, man.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs, but they win by a field goal. So I'm not going to take the spread, and I'll say it's
You're taking Chiefs money line.
Chiefs money line and the over.
Hey, you know what's a great pick? You know what's a lock of the week? Put a parlay on Chiefs money line and Alabama money line. That's what you're. doing.
You know what's funny? It's because the Browns are actually that good. So shut up.
So take the Browns +6.
No, I'm not going to take Browns +6 because I think it's going to be by. Give me
Do you
the.
think it's
I'm
going to be
doing
by a
the
field
field
goal?
goal.
Take Browns
I'm going to do the
+6.
field goal. I'm going to do the field goal. Shut up. Continue.
All right, so Newt's too pussy to take Browns +6, and he's giving you the easiest and lamest pick of the week. Good job, Newt. With that being said, next up we have a classic rivalry in the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. The Pats are fat. Take two. We
Favored.
have Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. The Pats are favored here -3, and I am going, and the over-under is 43.5. I am taking the under, and I am taking Miami Dolphins money line.
Okay, give me Miami
My
Dolphins as
dog
well.
of the week pick.
Give me the Miami Dolphins as well. I don't think a rookie quarterback's beating that defense, and give me the under because I think it's just going to be I think it's going to be like a 21-10 game. I don't see a lot of points.
And that will be the third Newt and Joe on the same page of the week. Denver Broncos and what I will call the shit stomp storm, take a dump on my chest game of the week. That is, of course, the shitstorm bowl of the week, as I called it last year. Denver Broncos versus the New York Giants. Broncos are favored here, Newt, -3. Giants are at home, however. The over-under is 41.5. And give me the over here.
Wow.
Give me the over here.
Okay.
Give me
That's
the
it.
Giants +3.
Give me the other way. I'll take the Broncos to cover, and I will take the under because I think Teddy Two Gloves is going to right the ship well enough. He supported two top 25 receivers last year. He's going to do it again with Cortland and Judy. So let's do this.
All right, Newt and Joe on the opposite page. And with the final game of the night, not the final game of the week, we have the Chicago Bears
Oh my
versus
Christ on the cross.
the Los Angeles Rams for the first Sunday night game of the year. -7.5, the Rams are. Over under is 46.5. Give me, and I'm going to reverse that. I still have the Dolphins, of course, but my dog of the week, ready to shock the world, is going to be Justin Fields, leading the Chicago Bears to the first victory of the season at +275, putting the league on alert right away. And I'm going to go ahead, and this is an easy under. This is under all day.
Easy under. I think all the points are going to be on the Rams side. I think the Bears will score a touchdown with Andy Dalton. I think what's his name is going to be. I think Andy Dalton is the sacrificial lamb to this defense that was number 1 last year, and Justin Fields will start week 2. So there's my prediction as well for week 2.
Has it been announced who's starting? I thought it was Justin Fields wasn't officially starting.
Dalton.
We'll see how long that lasts, even in week 1.
Week one.
If
I'm
my
saying
prediction
week
is
one.
correct, I think Justin Fields has taken over halfway and wins them that game.
But no, I would not put my future quarterback to go against Aaron Donald in his first game. I am 100% with Andy Dalton getting fucked by Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey first game 1. So
I should have done a little more research and realized Andy Dalton was starting, but we'll move on. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead, and I did skip a 4 o'clock slate. That's probably why I knew was letting a little chuckle out there, because it is another game that you could argue is a game of the week, but probably not quite. It is a breezeless game in the return of Jameis Winston 2.0 in New Orleans, and the return also arguably of, that's right, the true Darth Vader himself, that a lot of people see him as, but I see him as good-hearted Aaron Rodgers coming with his boys to New Orleans. Packers are favored here, -4. Over-under is 50. Newt, I'm going to let you go first. Who you like, who you love?
give me the Last Dance crew to cover. Give me the Packers and give me the over.
You got the Packers and you got the over. I have the Packers spread and the under. And I don't feel good about that under, but I think it will ring true. Then the final Monday night football game is going to be who Newt thinks is truly the best quarterback in the league.
Shut up. No,
Lamar Jackson is going to lead his Baltimore Ravens into Las Vegas.
You're on the same boat now.
See the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders are dogs here, plus 4.5. The over-under is 50.5. Nude, I know your boy is in this league. I know you likely drafted him all 14
Shut
leagues.
up. You're making the joke yet you're on my side now, so I don't want to hear it. You're on my side.
Who you like?
You're on my side.
I still haven't let go. I still think there's a chance of a comeback. Who you like? Who you like?
Shut up. Raiders cover and under.
You're a jackass. I'm going absolutely.
Fuck you. I'm not a real Steelers fan. Fuck you. There you go. Suck my dick.
Because you picked against the Ravens and a struggling Lamar Jackson. That's not a big like. Oh.
You admit
Huh?
it. Shut up.
What?
You
what did I admit?
Shut up.
What are you talking
admit
about?
that he's struggling. You
I
admit
didn't
he
say
sucks
that.
at quarterback.
When did I say that?
All right. Continue. Go.
Cut that out, by the way, when I said that. All right.
No, we're going to make sure that is the part that's the loudest. Continue.
Baltimore Ravens going to see Las Vegas Raiders. You already told us you got the Raiders here. I'm going to go ahead, and I obviously got the opposite page. I've got the Ravens, and you know what? I'm going to take the over here. I'm going to go ahead and take the over here at 50.5. I think it's going to be just Derek Carr and Lamar Jackson attempting to sling it, and Derek Carr get a whole bunch up. I think Gus Edwards and as you'll see here, Tyson Williams are going to have a hell of a game. That's our picks. They are officially in. We are locked in for week 1. Our bets are officially locked in. We got our double or nothing. Nude, let's start. What is my other truly favorite segment that we do here at Face of the Franchise? And that is, of course, our fantasy starters of the week. Let's reframe it this year. The no big name fantasy starters of the week. Usually,
we kind of got
waiver wire pickup segment. A little different with week 1. Nude, you want to tell them a little more about it as I go piss?
Oh my God! Why do you always have to piss during this? So last year, go. Hurry up! I'm talking. Christ on the cross. For all of you who don't know, we do a waiver wire pickup every segment, every week, where we try to not pick big names. I think last year we got too into the big names is because it was COVID. We wanted to make sure you guys had people out there. I know everybody has an IR spot now. Everybody's using that, so that's good. So we'll make sure that we give you guys some like names out there that you could think of. Maybe you didn't draft a quarterback early, or maybe you didn't draft a tight end early. So, like I said, when we talked about this, like we're not gonna say start Travis Kelce. I think that's a no-brainer. Start Patrick Mahomes, no-brainer. Like shit like that. We're gonna give you guys that are on your waiver wire that you might want to pick up, and wait for. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, I'm gonna start off. I'm just gonna go right into it because I am picking the rookie sensation, the guy who was touted as the best prospect since Andrew Luck, Trevor Lawrence. He is my start of the week at quarterback because he is playing the Houston Texans, who we all think is going to be the number 1 overall pick team this year. Their defense did not get any better. They just traded away their corner. So if he's sunshine, he should have some good times coming his way on this one. And
I definitely like that a whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So my running back, I'm gas, no breaks. So my guy.
Are you just gonna run through and then I'll do mine? Or you want to go QB like we?
Oh, you could do QB. Go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and interject there. There's a guy that I like a whole lot this year that I mentioned earlier, and if you would heard one of my upsets of the week, that was the Bengals, and I think Joe Burrow is set to break out this year and lead the way towards that. Jamar Chase looked fantastic in camp. I think we all know what he's capable of doing. Then T. Higgins is another guy that's a prime candidate for a breakout fantasy season, and you still got some dump-off guys that you can go to in a Tyler Boyd and other situations like that. I love the Bengals this year, and I love Joe Burrow against a shitty Texans defense week 1.
Yes, I agree. I even though I hate that pick because of the Bengals, but for me personally, I think he's going to do fine against that defense. So
yeah, agreed. But who you got over there running back?
So my running back is all gas, no breaks, Mr. Miles Gaskin. Everybody's been talking about. Huh?
I say yes, sir, my guy.
He is your guy. He is your guy from last year. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Oh my fuck. Woo! I'm going to the Bills game. Thank God. All right. Sorry. I'll explain later.
Wait, you're going to the Bills game?
Yeah, I'm going to Bills Steelers game.
Let's run through because I'm running tight here, but I do want to hear about that. But
all All
You
right,
want to tell
good.
us real quick
So
the
Miles
story?
got sorry. My
Okay.
real quick the story. The boy was trying to get tickets. He got tickets. We got tickets. I thought I had COVID. Don't have COVID. We're good to go. It just came back negative. Thank you, Lord. That's why we go to church every day, every week. Let's go. So,
I'll send you a Josh Allen
anyways,
jersey you can wear to the game.
shut up. So Miles Gaskin was the guy. Everybody was like, "Is he going to be good? Is he going to be bad? Is he going to have the workload? Is he not?" Well, Tua is the quarterback now. So what do they have to do? Rely on the run game. And Miles Gaskin was by far the best running back that they have. I'm not scared of Malcolm Brown. I'm not scared of Savon Ahmed. He is going to be the guy who they're going to rely on against a Pats defense who is pretty all
Ahmed,
right.
by the way.
So yeah, but Miles Gaskin, start him.
Yeah, I love Miles Gaskin to death, man. As you all know, there was one person who wasn't questioning what he's capable of last year, and that's me. I think that's going to continue, and I think he's going to end up in the first round next year. But with somebody that also has a potential to be in that first, second round next year, that I think is a clear breakout candidate, and that's Damian Harris. A lot of you guys that were really paying attention got him as a late round flyer. Great on you. I think this is a guy that's going to break out pretty quickly in a run heavy Pats offense with a rookie quarterback in Mac Jones. They're going to be relying on that run a lot. It's a guy that can also catch it. So I think James White's slowly going to surely but start to fade away a little bit. If you don't like that, then get a guy who I think will take a bunch of carries away from Gus Edwards, as Gus Edwards did a whole bunch of J.K. Dobbins last year and a touchdown stealer. And I think that's going to be Tyson Williams. Tyson Williams is somebody that, another great guy that had an excellent camp, looked fantastic in preseason. It's preseason. I understand all the caveat and all the trepidation with that. But this is a guy that is absolutely explosive and a guy that can take over a game if he gets the touches to do it. I think he'll have that opportunity week one.
I like that pick. Even though I know it's the Ravens pick, but he
Again,
is a guy that but that is really the backup to Gus Edwards. But great pick. So my pick is actually going to be because of his quarterback, famous Jameis, and because he's probably the only guy out there other than Alvin Kamara is Marquez Callaway, the guy we've told you, everybody's been telling you to pick up, everybody's been telling you to get. I didn't believe it until I saw the preseason game against the Jaguars, where Jameis is now the starter, and he is going to let the ball fly. Yes, he's going to throw 3 interceptions, but he's going to throw probably 4 touchdowns at the same time. He needs somebody to throw it to. So Callaway's my guy. Callaway's who I'm rocking with. Start him this week. He won't be shadowed by Ja'Ari Alexander, probably Josh Jackson, who is a guy who gets burned. So I'm with that. So.
Jabari. But anyway, so
Jabari. Where are you getting Jabari from?
It's Jahari or Jabari?
No, it's Gerard. It's Jaire. Gerari.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. We'll figure it out.
Moving right along. I think it's either Jahar or anyway. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. We apologize to Jahar Alexander. But my wide receiver, who I think everybody's going to have a tough time covering all year because they're going to be so focused on 2 other guys named Calvin Ridley and Kyle Pitts, and that is Russell Gage. Someone that's never talked about, in my opinion. Maybe every once in a while as a waiver wire pickup throughout the year, the last 2 years. But I think this is a guy, especially with no Julio Jones anymore, that you absolutely want to target. A guy that is way more explosive than he gets credit for, and a guy that is an excellent route runner. I think he's going to start out with a bang come week one and has the potential to finish in a top 30 wide receiver position.
My man, I like that pick. When I saw it, I actually was like, damn, I wish I thought of him a little bit more. But I actually drafted him in a couple of leagues. He's kind of the guy I have on my watch list. It's a very good pick, Joe. I like that. So,
when you're getting, you're kind of going back and forth on the loyalty and realizing that you're losing loyalty, your mind can get a little clogged. So I don't blame you that you weren't able to pick that great pick out.
Well, Matt Ryan is usually the guy in my head when I think of the Falcons, so I stop after I think of Matt Ryan. So
weird choice.
One of the guys. So Mac Attack is now the quarterback for the New England Patriots. Hunter Henry is made out of glass. So what does that mean? A rookie's quarterback's number one friend is always a tight end. So why not use super freak Jonnu Smith? I love this guy. I've always loved this guy. I wanted him to be good last year. Unfortunately, he got injured. Unfortunately, he didn't have the season that I thought he was going to have. But hopefully, as Hunter Henry is hurting, he can provide that.
I'm fine, Mom. I'm fine doing the show. There's a little mom interruption for you guys.
There you go. Potential. He could be a potential.
I have all face the franchise viewers say hi. No one's watching right now. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello. So, Jonnu Smith against the Miami Dolphins defense.
One of the all-time face of the franchise moments right
there you
there.
go.
Little Joe's
There
mom
you
says
go.
hello. Nothing more
There you
exciting.
go. But yes, there you go. So anyway, Smith, Jonnu Smith, you go. I lost my train of thought. Jonnu Smith.
No, you made some good points about Jonnu. He is an explosive guy that I don't think got utilized as much as he could on the Tennessee Titans. It's a very, when they do pass, they rely a lot on those tight ends, as we've seen throughout the history of the New England Patriots. Great pick. There's just somebody I can't let go of, Nude, who just got signed by the Vikings to be the starter right out of the gates. That is Chris Herndon. Listen, Kirk Cousins' whole career, he's relied on those tight ends as well. He relies on these safety blanket type of guys. That's why you see a lot of these no-name guys kind of pop out for a little bit and get some targets, like you had in Kyle Rudolph. I mean, say what you will. You can jump on me about Kyle Rudolph, but let's be honest, he never really got to where he needed to be, but definitely got his fair share of targets from Kirk Cousins. I think it's going to be the same situation here. I think Chris Herndon finally starts to figure it out. Say it's a 3 to 4 gap for most tight ends to figure it out. This is his 4th year. It's his time to shine. Chris Herndon, don't let me down, or I'm going to have to go into rehab for a Chris Herndon addiction that I can't let go of.
Right. And then last but not least is our defenses and our kickers. Like anybody gives a shit. But like I said about
never done kickers. I don't know. I was very shocked when you included that. So I don't know.
I don't think maybe we should skip it. I don't give a fuck.
We're not doing. We're not doing kickers. We're not doing kickers.
Yeah. So the defense.
Figure it out.
I'm with the Green Bay Packers. So I'm with the Green Bay Packers picking off Jameis 3 times. Like I said, Jameis, he has LASIK. I know he's famous. I know he's great. I love him. But at the same time, yeah, no, we're good. My man, Green Bay Packers, going to take 3 picks to the house. So
I think you may end up regretting that. I got, although we'll see what happens. You never want to hate on famous Jameis. You usually end up eating those words or some crab legs. It depends on the night. But with that being said, I love to death the Panthers defense here. Yes, Zach Wilson is my guy. Yes, I love Zach Wilson to death. And the Panthers are playing the Jets. However, it's week 1. It's your first NFL game of all time. And even a good old BYU boy is going to still struggle a little bit out the gate. I say take Panthers here for a couple guaranteed interceptions and at least 2 to 3 sacks. This Panthers defense is actually extremely slept on and better than most think.
Right. All right, baby. That was week 1. How are you feeling?
I am feeling jazzed up, and I'm also feeling a little anxious as I have a lesson that starts at 3:30 for a gym that's 10 minutes away. So you put you put those wonderful ads on, and let's get out of here, beautiful.
All right, let's do this. So Stuck Up Clothing, always sponsored by the best, finest fashion money can buy. Find them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Find their new clothing line that they're coming out, as well as Eyesight Eyewear Company, mobile eyewear company, new eyeglasses, new sunglasses out today. IG, Facebook, Twitter, find them. Seductions by Jack, same thing. IG, Facebook, Twitter. Best for your hair, best for your nails, best for everything. Smooth My Balls sponsored our whole episode. Thank you for that, as well as Four Corner Studio putting us on live all the time, every time. Go follow them on IG, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere where money can buy, wherever you can find your podcast. Find us, listen to us, and as well as thank you for rocking with us. Stay breezy, stay easy. One love.
We out. Ha ha.
Hit the stop record. I'll cut this part out.
Bye, guys.